So you have installed that greatest and latest large language model on your own company's server, or maybe you have received an API from maybe OpenAI or from Cohere or any other service provider which hosts the LLM for you and just exposes their LLM as an API service. So you already have that. Now what? You must be thinking, okay, I can chat with this model, I can maybe ask different questions, but that really doesn't make any groundbreaking effort when it comes to real world or business use case. That is where function calling or tool use comes handy. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use tools with Cohere's Command R Plus, and I believe this is one of the easiest and simplest method to do function calling or tool use. So at a very high level, in simple words, tool use allows you to connect your large language models to external tools like your search engines, any software which exists in your company and exposes itself as API. You can connect that software with API with the help of tool calling. It means that you can connect any of your serverless or server-based applications. You can connect your databases, or you can connect any legacy software to your LLMs with the help of tool use. It primarily enables the user's model to unlock a richer set of behavior by leveraging data stored in tools, taking actions through APIs, interacting with a database of any kind like SQL, NoSQL, vector, or whatever. And then you can even query the search engine. This is extremely valuable for enterprise customers because in all of the enterprises, the data either lives in some sort of structured storage or unstructured storage, some object store, or and when I say object store, it could be S3 bucket in AWS, or it could be some Confluence document, or it could be some relational database such as Oracle, SQL Server, or any other. So tool use is extremely important. If you are trying to learn how to use generative AI or these LLMs in your own company, then learning tool use is extremely valuable. In this video, I'm going to show you how simply and easily you can start using these tools with the help of large language models. And a sample, I'm using Cohere's groundbreaking, very celebrated model, Command R Plus. Now, in order to start using it, all you need to do is to go to Cohere's website, and I'll drop the link in video's description. Then sign up with your email address for a free account and log in. Once you log in, just on the left hand side, click on API keys and then generate your new trial key, and then you can access it through it. Let me take you to my VS Code, which I am using locally on my Windows system. This is my VS Code where you can see I already have written a code. So I will walk you through. Before you execute this code, there are two things which you need to do. First, simply run pip install Cohere. It is going to install the Cohere module in Python for you, and then set or export this Cohere API key in your local system. And this is the API key which we grabbed from that website. So once you have done it, all the prerequisites are done. And now let's focus in the code. Let me first explain what the code is, and then we will run it. So first up, we are just importing some of the libraries needed. Now you could use any sort of your data, maybe your own database, but for the sake of simplicity, I have just created some mock databases or mock some sort of JSON dictionaries here. First one is weather database, where I have specified the weather of two cities, Sydney and Tokyo. So this is the structure of my database where I'm saying that okay, on this date 18th of September 2023, the weather was sunny, temperature was this, and then on 29th the weather was this, and then so this weather database is consist of city, day, and then attributes are weather and temperature. Similarly, this is for Tokyo, so I have just two entries in this database. Second database is about city catalog. It contains information about cities, and the information is like which country it is in and what is the population. The country is Australia, population is this. Similarly, Tokyo is in Japan, and this is the population. So these are the two databases, and we will be accessing these two databases with the help of tools from our large language model. Now we have just defined two quick functions. One is querying this daily weather report, very simple Python function where we are just using weather database.get function, and I'll show you how we are doing it. And similarly, we are just passing city and date, and then it is returning us the weather of that date and city. Similarly, we are querying about city catalog, we are just passing it city, and it will return us city's name and its information. And then here we are mapping the functions that, okay, if the function is query deliver the report, map it to this value and same this value. Now this is where we have defined the tool. The first tool is the name of the function. You can name it anything, but it's always good idea to name it what you are using it. This query daily weather report is calling this query daily weather report function. This is a description, and then we are telling it, okay, this is what this tool does. It needs parameters like city and date, and then it is going to return the weather. And then similarly, we are saying another tool is city catalog query, and what it does is it receives as parameter city, and then it returns the city information for the city, and we are just giving it in natural language. Then we have some preamble where we are telling the system or the model that what exactly it is supposed to do. So this is a standard preamble or prompt for the model from Cohere that you help people answer their question and other requests interactively. You will be asked a wide array of requests on all kinds of topics, will be equipped with a wide range of search engine or similar tools to help you, which you use to search your answer. You should focus on serving the user's need as best as you can, which will be wide ranging. And then we are just telling it the style that unless the user asks for a different style of answer, you should answer in full sentences using proper grammar and spelling. And you can put in more guardrails that never give us any harmful response and all that stuff. Now, message here is I'm asking, can you provide me a weather summary of Sydney on 29th September 2023? It's all natural language. And then also asking it also give me detail about city of Tokyo, such as its country and population. In one sentence, two different requirement, all in natural language. Then I already have set my API key. I am instantiating Cohere's client, and this is where I am passing the tools which I have defined above. I am passing the preamble, I am passing the message, and then this is the model. How good is that? Now, if you go here, it is going to, until this point, it is just going to tell us that which functions model recommends. So what would happen here is, let me go up a little to explain again. So you see, I'm just asking it Sydney's weather and Tokyo's population. The model, when I call this line, model is going to read this, model is going to read this message and these tools, and model is going to identify for which requirement which function should be called. So for our requirement, it is going to call both of these, and then it will tell us for which requirement which function is better. So let me run this code until here, and I'm going to comment rest of it and we will discuss it later. Don't worry about the rest of the code. Sorry, let me control KC. Okay, it is not sure what it's doing. Let me, I'm just trying to comment it. Maybe I'll remove it for now. Okay, so I have removed the code. I'm just going to print the recommendation from the model. And please bear with me, I'm just doing it real time. So let me run it. Let's wait for it to come back. It is not going to run anything. It is just going to tell us which tool will be called. So it says the model recommends doing the following tool calls. Query daily weather report, parameter will be city Sydney, date this, and query city catalog, parameter city Tokyo. How good is that? Because it knows what the tool requires. It understands our natural language message, so it was very intelligently able to map the tool with the requirement. Now, in the next code chunk, which I have removed and I'll put it back, I'm just going to use these tools. So I've just defined a list tool result. Then I'm iterating over that tool calls which was written here in the response. And then I am just calling that with this Python one and storing it here in output. And then I'm printing the result. And then I'm calling it again. Let's see the final answer. So let me run it again. There could be some delay, but not more. Okay. Now I think okay, sorry, I didn't save it. So let me save it now. Let me clear the screen and run it again. Hopefully it won't throttle me or rate limit me. I've been running it like crazy. There you go. Let me make it a bit bigger. There you go. So final answer is that this is what happened on this date in Sydney, and Tokyo is a city located in Japan and has a population of around 1 million. And then this is the response which it has printed. It has also printed what exactly it is doing, running this. So I've just instrumented it. But of course, you can just print out the final answer for your users and then give it to them. And then if you think about it, you can just build any sort of application on top of it with Gradio, Streamlit, whatever, just a user interface, and you can provide this function calling on top of your application, and you can integrate anything from any database. So instead of putting this database mock information here, you can just simply bring it from database in your Python code, store somewhere in variable, and then give that to your tool usage. How good is that? So this is how easy this Cohere makes us to do function calling and tool calling, and that is why this is one of the best, I should say, model out there for function calling and for tool usage and RAG. I already did a RAG video just 1 hour ago. So if you're interested, please have a look at it. I hope that this was useful. I will put all this code in my blog and I will drop the link in video's description. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, then please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.